Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of the Chants of Sennaar. I can't believe how far we've made it in this game at this stage. Like, we're on the fourth tier of the tower. We've been learning 4 different languages so far, and I'm pretty sure there's probably just one more if the dots in the terminal are to be believed. And in this level, look how much of this language I already have. And this is this alchemist language is a hard one. It's a hard one, but a really fascinating one because it's so different to all of the others. Like, it's not only so different to the others in just how uniquely structured the characters are, like their unique design, but also the kinds of words that we've got are really, really, really different to all of the other languages. Very scientific focus. So many of them are just numbers, you know, some places, but yeah, like words that are to do with alchemy, materials. Yeah, it's really interesting. Really interesting. Unsurprisingly, like a scientific leaning. Very fascinating. But on top of that, I've also got, check it out, gold, silver. We're rich. We're rich. We can get out of here. We can make our own tower. We've got, that's interesting. I did have 2 security passes. But I guess I've put one, I've already used one. I just didn't realize I wasn't getting it back. So we've used one security pass, and this is, I hope, the other place to use the security pass. I hope there's not a third place and I'm like using up my security pass when I shouldn't be. Let's enter Le Silver Mine. I'm so curious what will be in here, of course, but part of the reason is because I have silver. I made my own silver. What am I going to find in the silver mine? Hello? Hang on. Is this me? It looks like me doing that. I thought somebody was calling out to me. But like, there's a little head movement there. What's going on? Why? My guy, we've been through so much. This is the first thing you're reacting to. Or am I wrong? Is there someone here that's saying something? Oh, it's you. I was so confused. As you know, as was apparent. I was like, because every time I heard that noise, my guy's head moved, but he was reacting to the sound as I was. He was kind of like, oh, that was very confusing to me. My first thought was someone called out, but then I was like, no. My guy appears to have made a sound. Anyway, sorry, I'm blabbing on and you're clearly in a real emergency situation here. You greet me. Okay, so if I'm right about that, he's saying, come over in here and talk to me. Maybe it's actually talk. But that would make sense, I think, for the first time I heard this, I saw this character keep being used. Anyway, apologies. I'm rambling on and you're in an emergency situation. Help. Maybe it's just help. Because he's saying, you help me. You help me. We found something. I'm just like, I'm distracted from what I'm even doing here. What did we just find? Oh, it's this thing. It's this mysterious implement that we saw an illustration of. We saw a diagram of this in a book in the library. Okay, let me get my other thought out though. I was totally distracted by the fact that I've just realized that character is probably, I'll come back to this. That character is probably help, not greet. This one. Yep. But what I was thinking is the first time I came across this was actually the very first alchemist I spoke to in this area, who said something like, you. And I, because he just said hello to me or something, I thought he was saying, I greet you. But maybe he was saying, can I help you? As a greeting, may I help you? Maybe. Seems a lot more like help to me now. Okay. What are you? With the little addition of the hook dangling at the bottom of it, part of it now looks more like a whistle to me. But I guess that's the only part. Not, what on earth? A whistle wouldn't have a big kind of cog at the end where you stick your mouth. So no, it's not a whistle. Man, it's even got like a kind of almost like a syringe like point at the bottom of it. It seems very dangerous. We're in a mine. It has something that looks like it cuts through, but nothing else about it seems like a mining implement. I guess there is a cap on the top of it that perhaps you can slide off. And it was found in this pile of dirt in a silver mine. So we've come in here literally. Oh, hang on, this staircase. I was like, the only thing in here is this and someone we helped. No, we can go down here as well. I love that sound. It's my haha, a terminal. What dis? It's kind of the what dis sound. I'm very excited about both of these things. Let's look at this. This is a new kind of... Oh, 3 new characters. Only 2 left. So this is a person. This first one is a person and it's pluralized. And then we have a character that looks like a stick. Maybe it's the thing we just picked up. Well, anyway, I can figure it out really closely because this is a translation tablet. Oh, warriors don't unreadable. Okay. So I get it. Because a bit is missing in the middle, this is actually one long sentence. So we're missing something in even the translation, in the warrior language. Okay. So, well, that at least tells me that this is warrior. Interesting. And I guess, how can I see this relative to the other? So alchemist. Alchemist has, the central kind of person vertical spine with a triangle on it that all of the other people do. At least most of them. But it has a circle. Sort of like, yeah, it's a Sikh person. It has kind of the character for Sikh more or less in it. So it's a Sikh person, alchemist. This one is just kind of 2 different kinds of people with a connection, with a person, another person wrapping around them. But I suppose looks like arms holding each other. Who else do we have? Fairy. Fairy is a person with. Fairy is a person with. Does it have a relationship to another character? Not really. Nothing super close out of what I have. Yeah, not really. It's a bit unique. Okay. And then Bard. Bard has, I guess my interpretation of this character is you have a person who has a round thing in the middle with lines going across kind of in both directions. Maybe that symbolizes instrument, therefore bard. Like they're holding a stringed instrument with movement playing left to right or strings left to right. Bard. So this one, person, I guess with one arm holding a weapon on one side maybe? This, don't know, but it very well could be the object that we've just picked up. And then this, okay. Plants. So this is plant, okay. This kind of still plays into my feeling that how can I describe this? Like the curved character, the curved part of this character in the middle, the curve in the center of it, to me seems like it's symbolizing ground and things underneath the ground. I don't know. And so therefore, like the cross part at the top could be the plant coming out of the ground. All right, plant. This is cool. This is cool. Finally, we're coming back to the plants. A little bit full circle. So, oh, of course. Well, hang on. If this is warriors don't, then this is warriors don't. So actually this is, I don't know if I should put it as, I'm going to put it as negate. Because maybe it has a wider function as a character that negates statements rather than being very specifically do not. So I'll do that for now, just so it's hopefully a little clearer to me. Hang on, didn't I put warriors in? I did, and then I obviously didn't confirm it. What am I doing? Warrior. There we go. Warrior negate plant. Warriors don't plants. I mean, I suppose my first guess would be grow. Warriors don't grow plants. They certainly don't appear to. They don't appear to grow plants. There's a character at the end of this as well, though. It's not just something missing in the middle. And for all I know, there might be something missing at the beginning that I can't see anything of. But there's a character at the end as well. Does that character at the end look like anything I currently have? It immediately seems to me like it could be this. The circle, the two lines in the center, and then the circular line coming up from below. That's what that looks like, right? Seek or want. Warriors don't. Plants seek. Warriors don't something plants seek. Problem is I don't know if this is kind of like a sentence, you know, with like two parts to it, or if it's kind of a more complicated sentence structure. Is there anything else? I think it's this, but is there any alternative? Could it be alchemist? Because alchemist, as I just pointed out, has the same component to it. So this is sort of, whether it's seek or alchemist is a size issue. Does it seem like that dot is lower than the top of the character or close to the top of the character? I would say it seems like it's lower. So actually it's probably alchemist. So it's probably warrior don't. Like warriors don't something plants alchemist. Are we doing something here? I thought we were. Okay. So I reckon we know what all of these are. Sweet. How curious. This one is not obvious to me what it's saying. It's probably really important. In fact, given that there is a chunk of this panel that seems to be actually around the corner, maybe it's even longer. Maybe the original is even longer. But there we go. That's our other terminal. Okay, so interestingly, sitting on this tier because it's the mine. It's below the actual, yeah, it's the lower tier. It's the lower tier of this section, I guess. It's the mines. Yeah. This is the mine. This is another mine. Cool. Okay. Aha. So both of these... This is interesting because both of these characters are reacting, even though there's only dialogue coming from one person so far, which hasn't been the case with all of the others. It's interesting. Brothers, I'm seeking. Okay. So, yeah, we're using the Bard language and we're translating it into Alchemist language. Brothers, the warriors are not. Oh, isn't this fascinating? They look so sad about it. Maybe they're sad because they are seeking, they're seeking brothers, but they're like, oh, there's no brothers here, therefore I'm sad. But maybe actually it's also brothers I'm seeking, and I kind of wish you guys were brothers, but I guess you're, I kind of wish someone else were brothers, but the warriors are not brothers. So I'm guessing our alchemist is going to say we are brothers. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm seeking brothers. So do we say Bard seek brothers, or probably me? Me seek brother, plural. This is a hard language, but I guess at least sort of the grammar is a little sort of simpler than the Bard language, for example. Brothers, the warriors are not. And I should say I'm actually very, very comfortable with very grammar structures that are very, very different to English and a lot of European grammar structures as well, because I'm very, very, very comfortable with Japanese grammar structures, which is really different. But the Bard grammar structure is different again to that. So there's like parts of it I'm really comfortable with, and there's other parts that are quite different to what I'm used to. So my brain is having to do quite a lot of leaps, especially going in between all of this. I'm sure your experience was exactly the same. Brothers, the warriors are not brothers. So we've just got warriors are not brothers, plural. Oh, interesting. He's showing a book. I found a book. We are brothers. It's funny that they're letting a book tell them this. I mean, they are. I guess what they're saying is we literally kind of come from the same people, but you know what I mean? What does that mean really? Do you mean you have the same origins in some, you have the same cultural origins, you literally used to be live in the same place together before separating? Do you mean you have the same genetics, and you're talking about a blood relationship? Other than that, you're allowed to define your own sense of family, everybody. You know what I mean? You're brothers if you feel like brothers. You're brothers if you want to try being brothers. Anyway. But anyway, no, the book is telling them they're brothers, so this is cool. I found a book. Alright, okay. Whew, I gotta do a brain switch again. Etch-a-sketch brain. We're going back to Bard language. What was I again? It was one of the J. That's you. It was the J with the two lines. Where's my J with here? But we're doing a different grammar. So is it book? I found. We're doing object book. I found. Not in a million years can I remember what found was. Can I? Can I remember? I'm thinking about the first sort of translation panel that we found in the mines before we came to the alchemist area. And that had the translation of find in it. I can just look at each of them, but I wanted to try and guess. It's going to be the very last. Here we go. No, that's seek. That's different to find. There we go. I would never have remembered that. Nope. It was like the last thing I looked at. Ironically, for find. I found a book. Book I find. We are brothers. Brothers, we are. Brothers. Brothers, I also do not remember. What would make sense in this language? Like, I have it. It is here somewhere. Where? Brother. No, never would have remembered that. No, I have not internalized this one. Brothers. Because this is the singing guys, right? The drunken singing guys. We are brothers. Brothers I love. Is that them? I can't even remember now. Because I thought for so long it was friends. Brother. We are brothers. I had to remember the sentence. Brothers. I always know the plural here. Now this is going to be me plural to make we. So we go back to me plural and then R. I remember B. Oh. Hey, great. Some of them I got. Brothers we are. This one is so much easier to remember. It's just two brothers having a hug. That's how I see it. But I have to change the grammar up to we are brothers. So we, but there's no R here, so we simply do brother. We brothers plural. Hey. Oh, they look so happy. Did you see how happy the bard look? They're wearing a mask, but it just somehow looks like a happier mask. Something has changed in the tower. Oh, this is so great. So I guess when we get the final one, it's probably going to connect on... Maybe it'll connect to all of the other dots. Hang on, I want to see this play out. Brothers I'm seeking. Brothers the warriors are not. I found a book. We are brothers. Hang on. I guess I can't see their reactions along the way. Oh, that's okay. They're permanently happy. That's nice. They're fixed. They're happy. Oh, okay. Well, obviously I have to go and see. So where is the best place for us to go? What is the best terminal for this? Because I'm guessing we go to the Bard area and maybe we'll see some alchemists there. There's certainly none of the other people that were here, the non-bards. The people oppressed by the bards, they're like, whatever, man, we ain't brothers. So you guys are still upset. The monkeys are still waiting for their sweet potatoes. Oh, hey! Oh, hello! That makes so much sense! Oh, this is so good! Finally, we see the devotees have come all the way here. This is interesting. I'm now thinking, were the devotees here? How would this have worked? Like, I guess what I'm wondering is, have the devotees just appeared here because of the thing I just solved? Even though it's not related to the devotees, what it means is that I've opened up this area for diversity. and therefore the devotees are like, oh great, we can come to the next level up. Let's go and hang out with the musicians. This is so nice. Do you guys have anything different to say? Greetings. Music we love. An instrument you have? They do. Well, I don't know about these specific two, but they do. We have to go to the theatre. Maybe the theatre has changed. These three are the same so far. Never change. Never change. What a beautiful thing to be so easily amused. In a way. In a way. The artist is happy being by themselves. To be expected. Yeah, these people are all happy to be by themselves. These two are just, I don't know. I imagine they're gossiping. That's what I imagine. Let's try elsewhere. Yeah, monkey. No one's hanging out with monkey. I'm actually going to go, because I think it'll be easier, I'm going to go to the other terminal. Because we can easily get to the theatre from there. And I reckon, at the moment the theatre is what I'm thinking has probably changed. I don't know why. I guess I'm imagining theatre. I guess I'm imagining that maybe the alchemists are interested in learning about the culture of their brothers, you know? Oh, whoops. That's what am I doing? That's not it. That's not it. Wrong tier, wrong tier.
Oh.
This one? That's the one. Okay. So it should be if we go up and through here, yeah? Yeah, this is kind of their little office. Oh, the theatre is over. Alright. No theatre. Can we go out here then? Yeah, this is just the lobby of the theatre. I suppose it's a weekend or a weekday, I don't know. Nothing's happening. It's a shame. I mean, the theatre is so good. It should be on all the time. Well, who am I to force these people to work all the time? You know? They can have a day off. Here we go. Hey! Brothers we are. My brother I love. That's so sweet. But here we go. More devotees. This is delightfully unexpected. So they're just out admiring how absolutely stunning this place is. They love areas like this. This is really up their alley. Beautiful. Flourishing plants. Nice to have a little hangout, and they're just chatting about it all. These two are really the devotees are really going everywhere and taking everything in. These guys are the same as ever, upset about the fan. So somebody in the comments mentioned as well, that I had made a comment initially when I saw that fan about how it was kind of great that it was machine. Oh, it was kind of great that it was a machine, a fan that was functioning mechanically rather than using a slave. Then we found out about the fact that this society, of course, actually is dependent on slaves, and that the slaves were actually making the mechanics work from down below. So, oh my god. So they're all chatting with. They're all chatting with the devotees. The devotees are so interested. They're so curious to learn about others. So hard not to totally love the devotees. Okay, I don't think anything will be in there. If I just have a peek down the drain, anything happening? I thought we might see evidence of somebody down there. But I guess they've all left, right? They've had their revolution, they've left. I don't think there's any more real... I mean, if they plot a revolution from here, it's no longer as slaves, it's as free people but in another area. It'll be a revolution coming into this area to take back their, resources and liberate the area itself. I might just have a peek in here. Alright, seems all quiet on the western front. Well, I was totally wrong about what to expect here. In a really, it's so great to see the devotees in this area. But I wouldn't expect, because we're still doing the alchemist area, so I wouldn't expect... I wouldn't expect anything on that area to have changed yet. Surely not down in the sewers, right? Yeah, there they are. Oh my god, the winch for the fan. Yeah, I don't expect anything to be down there. I might be wrong. You guys just go down the stairs and have a look. Well, you can take turns making the fan work, right? Well, it's a nice little chance for a boat ride. Let's do it. I love a boat ride. I mean, then again, the alchemists might be interested in this workshop here, right? That's kind of up their alley. I'm sure they'd be interested in, these, the work that the slaves have done, essentially. Yes, there's people in there. Oh, that's so funny. So this must have been the result of the previous change that we did in the tower, because the slaves have gone and they're trying to figure out how to make their society work now. Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. This will be empowering for you, I promise. I predict that while this is confusing right now, you are probably you're going to be forced to learn about how to use tools, how to make, how to craft, and you're going to get really into it. You're going to realize it's actually really interesting. This is going to be empowering. You'll get there. That is so amazing. That's so amazing. Okay, so I can look at I called that a plier, didn't I? Clamp. I was thinking it was maybe giving me the opportunity to pick a tool up again. Oh, I'm so glad I saw that. Okay. Nobody hanging out at the Agora. Yeah, this one's sweeping. We saw that before. And all of this, I expect, remains empty. Because no one knows how to do anything yet. And then we're back to here. Alright, well, I don't know what else to look at here, but that was delightful. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Back to this one. Great. Let me get just one more look at this. What I was just thinking about is the grammar between... Was I calling this the warrior language before? Devotee language is what I meant. It's just because it meant the first word is warriors. Yeah, the devotee language. There's no... At least between the parts that are here, there's no big difference. Just in the way that plurals are handled. But, doesn't give me any clues. Warriors don't, let's say it's grow plants. Warriors don't grow plants. Alchemists grow plants. So the languages have all, or at least most of the languages have something that is like this. We know this from the devotee language. This is God. This symbol is God. In warrior language, duty. Similar. Not the same. Similar. Beauty. And then in this language, it's still a mystery. But it does seem, I guess what I'm identifying here is that in each language, this is something, this symbol represents whatever that culture values. God, the devotees value God centrally. Warriors value duty centrally. I mean, and music. But mostly duty, I guess. The bards value beauty centrally. It's how they see themselves. It's what's at the core of their identity. This one, I originally thought this might be God. I kind of wondered if it was key. Maybe it's knowledge or answers, or maybe it's just alchemy. Okay, I just had to pause. So what I'm really keen to do back here now, that was really fun. What I'm really keen to do back here is I just couldn't remember if I'd looked at this properly. I just couldn't remember. I've had for quite a while now these numbers, these 4 numbers in a little kind of block sequence, and I desperately want to take them back to the labs. Because I'm pretty sure I can do something with them in a fun little machine, right? This is nothing. It is conspicuous though. Okay, that's where we came up, so that connects us with the mine. Got it. Yeah, this is where we first came up. This was the first person I spoke to. So this is where I learned that character. I am an alchemist, we have now. Now, I thought this was I greet you, because he seems to be just greeting us, right? Isn't this... You would expect that to be quite a normal thing to say in at least particular cultures, I am an alchemist. It could be many other things as well, but like, now that I've had an alchemist literally pinned by a minecart saying, appearing so strongly to say, help me, now seems like help. So I guess my interpretation of this now is, I'm an alchemist. Can I help you? Like as a greeting. Can I help you as a greeting? Yeah, interesting. Okay, we have the elevator there, but originally we went in this way. Yes, so this leads us to, hello, let's race. I'm winning. Oh no, I hit a pole. Oh, now he's stopped. No, he's back. He's winning. Damn it. So we're back at the labs. This is like lab 1 and lab 2, right? Yep, got it. We have got it. Oh, by the way, I don't even know if I noticed this at first, but I have forgotten. Maybe I did. I've forgotten whether I noticed this or not, but there's another sign there that's been torn off. I don't know. Ripped off. It's very weird, actually, the way that that's come off. Because even the parts that are left there don't look three-dimensional. But anyway. So, where was that machine I was looking at? Not here. Not here. However. Just to consider this again for myself. This, whatever it's going to end up being, this symbol is centrally important, and I believe it follows the pattern of being, roughly this symbol seems to represent what each culture values and works towards centrally, or sees as part of their identity centrally. God, duty, beauty, I guess like knowledge or answers seems to me to be what would fit that pattern here at the moment among the alchemists. But at the same time, given that this is in a kind of a diagram like this, those answers seem too ambiguous to be what is represented here. It's also, all right, we have three symbols that to me seem to symbolize energy going in. Maybe this one actually is just the word for energy. Is that crazy? Shall I try energy just for fun? Keeping in mind I'm really, really not sure of it, but it's just, I'm just having a go, right? I'm having a go at something. So this is the only one I haven't put something in for. I can't even remember where that was from. Anyway, let's just imagine that this is three symbols for different kinds of energy, and this is the word for energy, and energy is going into making this. It's probably not knowledge or answers. I don't know. It's the symbol that is on the floor where you literally make a key, which is why I guessed key. But key just doesn't seem to fit with the pattern that I just identified among the different cultures. But anyway, here's something else we can notice about this. It's within a big bright spark that you can definitely imagine could be the sun. The sun has been a big part of all of these cultures. I mean, well, particularly the devotees. Mainly the devotees, actually, now that I think about it. Mainly the devotees. I don't know, but it still feels like the sun will be important. So this could be sun, or whatever they imagine the sun to be. The devotees imagined the sun was God. What do these guys imagine the sun is? Maybe it's energy. Maybe this one is energy. Maybe they're centrally interested in energy, in what alchemy produces, what alchemy is concerned with at its core, really. Like, materials and energies interacting for change, transformation. But then, what is this pointing towards? If I imagine energy creates, what then is it creating over there? It sort of looks like the door. It sort of looks like there is a silhouette of, I don't know, a devotee in the door to the devotees. But why? I don't know. Why would that be the case? Why is that what they're after? Hello again. It's been a while. Fairies close the door, potentially open the door. I'm still not sure. The fairies locked the door. God, that really seems to underpin the key theory, right? Key open door. Yeah, I think this is the fairies closed the door. Nasty little fairies. We need a key to open the door. Raising my hands in a questioning, wondering pose, indicating I do not know how to make this freaking key. It actually seems to be going along with key theory. We want whatever this is. Like, this character seems really different to any other character. This character doesn't have a lot in common with most of the other shapes I've been dealing with. It seems, if anything, closest to this. Just because of, I don't know, having the line that goes kind of across with two circles on the end of it. But it's not a circular construction. It's not a triangular construction. It's not it doesn't have a central kind of vertical line spine. It's not this I don't know what else to call this. I just think of this as like a sink or a tub. It's just what my brain does. It's just what my brain does when I think of this shape. So it's not a, I don't think it's a place. Yeah, I don't know. If it is closest to this door, maybe it's like even access, entrance. We want... It could... Hang on. It could be... Because I don't have a word for this, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You, plural, places, fairy door, find. Me, seek, gold, silver, close, copper, maybe key, places, number, maybe energy, open, close. Help, alchemist, numbers. Yep. Book, bard, plant. Sorry, I know this is helping me. Plant, not, warrior, death, brother. So we don't have a character as of yet. Keeping in mind there are 2 extras here. We don't have a character for like going up. We don't have a character for great or up. Could it be that? Could it be in some way showing upward, or I don't know, the greatness through sort of like breadth and reaching in some way? A short line next to a longer line, relatively greater. The horizontal line on both ends turning upwards. We want to go up. We want a key. It could be, you know what? I haven't had any idea about this character up until now. I'm going to say up, knowing that I mean that broader idea of up. You know, we want to go up. We want greatness. We seek greatness. We want the key. So in that case, that would mean, the way I'm currently interpreting this with all of my guesses is energy goes into making a key, but it could also be materials, right? It's got a little triangle in it. Could be materials. Materials or energy goes into making a key, or it could be science. Alchemy. Could just be alchemy. Goes into making a key. Key helps you to access greatness and up. On high, you know, on high. Our devotee kind of concept. This is the machine I was looking for. Did I ever go down these stairs? I legit do not know. I feel maybe not. Laboratory 2. I will go back to the machine. But I had to see what was down these stairs. You guys. Hey, how you going? How you going, everybody? Can I get in on this? I'm a bit of an alchemist myself. I've made a couple of keys and I've melted some silver. You impressed? Probably not impressed by melting silver, but... Secret room. They haven't done a very good job of covering that up. Let's imagine it's because they're really busy, you know, potentially slightly doddering scientists. This guy's just having a break, I think. Been searching for this key for 20 years. We're never going to find this key. But we all have to look for the freaking key. Maybe that's... Well, we know what this is. This is our monster getting chased away by fire, i.e. by light. And how perfect is it that the stream of light is coming down and kind of getting the monster? Now, this is interesting. Oh, it's my final 2 characters. We got all the characters in the Alchemist language. Huh. You know, weirdly, this character immediately looks like an alchemist to me. But that's our character for alchemist. Confirmed. But that looks like an alchemist to me. Because it looks like their hat with the brim. And like their wide coats. Okay. This one is very similar to this one. Okay, alright. That's all I got. That's all I got for now. So, something I don't know, something I don't know, and then the similar character that I think might be energy or might be materials. Next to this picture. So could it be, in fact, is it crazy that this could be monster? Let's give it a go, because it does seem to be a person construction, like an entity. Monster, scared. Monster, fear energy. There's nothing about the character per se that is making me think fear, but it's just literally me thinking what would be written. What's the obvious interpretation? Heat, you know? So maybe it's monster fear, heat, monster fear. We know that the monster fear is light. I don't know. But I suppose light and heat have a relationship. Aha! Hey, hey! Answers cometh. Oh, transformation! Oh, that's quite exciting to see that first picture there. Because I was thinking transformation could be a possibility, but I sort of discarded it a little bit too quickly. So... like, transformation, in a sense, is at the core of what an alchemist seeks. An alchemist seeks to transform one thing into another thing. Maybe that's it. Transformational change. Then, like, this could be energy. Energy that's next to, you know, a material. It could just be sort of science, I guess. I would think energy. Monster. Fear. I feel pretty good about that, I've got to say. Well, alright. Hang on. Could this... they were saying we seek transformation. Could it be that? Or we seek something. Let's go back to this being transformation. If they want transformation, what the hell kind of transformation do they want? Hang on, do the alchemists want to be fairies? It sounds a little funny to say. Also extremely lovely and cute. But maybe they do. Maybe they seek being fairies. Maybe they, you know, the same way that the warriors are just bedazzled by the bards, maybe the scientists are just totally bedazzled by the fairies, and they're like, that's the ultimate kind of existence, you know. That's what we want to be. We want to be transported. We want to be transformed to a higher being. Okay, I can't see, like, surely. Is it possible I have these the wrong way around? Because this could be a person that is afraid. There's nothing about the character, though, that seems like this person isn't anything but completely calm. Given that the monster has long limbs, just everything feels like this is the monster. And surely this is fear. Surely this is fear, given what we see here. Monster, fear, fire, or energy. Give me another go. Give me another go. We can get this. We have all the ingredients. We have all the ingredients. Oh, no way. Formula. Oh, if I'd looked at the board that has the formulas written on it, I probably could have gotten this. It's been so long. It feels like 100 years. So much has happened since I looked at that board with the formulas on it. Okay. Exciting. Transformation. I'm glad I at least considered that, even though I thought it might be a bit of a stretch. It did feel like it was a definite possibility. That's so interesting. So if I'm right about this, general character, obviously it looks a bit different between all of the different languages, but if I'm right about this general character representing what each society centrally values, that's so exciting to know. Transformation, it's like knowledge was kind of the obvious thing to think of, because they're kind of classic scientists. They're studious, they love books, they love learning, they obviously they value knowledge, but that's kind of general. Given that they're specifically, like, I originally thought astronomers, then I thought scientists, but given that I found out they're alchemists, transformation is more specific to alchemists, so that's just cool. That's just cool. That's really cool to know. So transformation, formula, makes a lot of sense. Monster, I really like this character. I really like it. Fear. And then we have 3 left. Now I just need to, because I've done this in the past, are there any pages I haven't done yet? No. Okay. Cool. So this is the one I want to try and apply in the lab. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, now hang on. There's so much to check out. This connects up here. Yeah, because I think when I was originally here, I can't look down that drain. I went like up here and then I just moved on. Like we went up the stairs. I think we get to the like the, what do they call it? The refectory. So this will have the character formula at the top of it. Formulas, of course. If I just looked at this, it probably would have been obvious. So these are all the things that they have tried and have not worked. Okay. We do have that other kind of more complicated piece of paper that we saw in the library that might help with that. However, what I have for this is this. So let's input this character. So that is 3 in the bottom left. That is 9. So 3, 9 down the bottom. And what was this? No, that's book. 5, 3, 9. Yeah, 5 blank, or 0, I suppose, because this is 0. 5, 0, 3, 9. Right? 5, 0, 3, 9. How does this work again? I'm going to have to figure this out because I can't remember. I can't remember. Is it just adding together? So can I just do like 5, 0, 0, 0? But I need... it's not... Will this result in 5? Hang on, let's just do... Oh, freaking hell. What is even that? What even is that? That's 8. 8 is an interesting one. I see. Hang on, why has that come out as 8? 5 and 3. Ah, these two are the top left-hand character. So if I set that to 0... 5. Okay, so then this should be 0, and then this should just be 3, and this should be... What was it? 9. Surely this... Does it? That's it, yeah? Isn't that it? What do I do now? Because I can't seem to reach that other little cross. I thought maybe something would just happen. What is this machine? What am I doing here? If I change this, it doesn't change like the light situation. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. I have no idea. I thought that would just be it. I thought I would have success. Alright, and maybe I have to think a little bit more about this then. Okay, so each of these symbols, each of these number combos is associated with a material here. The materials themselves change in their combination. There's like, yeah, there's not all of them are the same three, or even the same order if that matters. They've all been crossed out. I mean, some have been crossed out in different ways to others, but I don't know if that matters. But what if it's not as if there is one formula that's like missing numbers. I can only seemingly put one number. Yeah, what's this again? Oh, this is the ruler, yeah. So surely this is just, we're learning about numbers here. I know about numbers. I have this box. Maybe I am misunderstanding something important about these combos. Like, I have all these blanks. Do I need to not have blanks? You know? Like, why not just have one row where I can just put the numbers in, you know? Why are there two rows? I'm gonna try. What if I do 5 plus 5 for this one? Oh, okay. But this is as I want it. This is a alright, but let's consider the actual shape, like what's going on here on the box itself. The diagram here is showing these numbers combined with these numbers. However, the result is as I want. One, two, three, four from one side, and then an upper level of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling like I'm missing something. I'm feeling like I'm sort of missing something, like not just missing an answer, but like missing something conceptually here. Because if this machine relates to these formulas, it doesn't make sense to me, because these formulas all involve 3 materials, an amount or a number combination associated with each 3 material. Alright, you know what? The best thing I can do is just to move on. Like, let's go and see what else we can make happen. Let's go in this door. You don't want to go in there? Oh, you need to take the light. Is this a lighter? Huh. That's that's the only thing I could think. I was like, what's this mystery object? It could be a lighter, but oh, that's why. I thought maybe it was like it was involved in mining, even though that didn't make any sense. Why would you have this small handheld device with a tiny little shredder of some kind on it. No, it's the I mean, I don't smoke, so I don't know what this is called, but the little flicky bit, the little flicky rotor bit of a lighter. It's that. Okay. So here we have our final 3 characters going somewhere. I guess we can say that this is help. It sure seems to be. This I had thought close, but I guess I had considered it might be turn. And this energy, but I had considered it could be fire, because on the wall here it seems to be fire. There we go. Oh, make, I was wrong again. Ah, we've completed the alchemist language. Ah, I love these moments. Ah, so satisfying. So satisfying. Okay, wow. We've completed 4 languages. I'm pretty proud. We've completed 4 languages. I figured out what that weird implement was. And I guess now we can step inside this monster hole. No doubt monster hole. And maybe this will help to give me some kind of insight into what other pieces of this puzzle I need. But I'm proud of how far I've come. I'll have to leave this episode here. And yeah, like we'll no doubt we'll be doing doing the rest of this science, doing the rest of this alchemy in the next episode. I feel pretty good about it. At this stage. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for being such an amazing community and making it such a joy to put these videos out. And yeah, I'm still completely in love with this game. What is there to say? This is a beautiful game. It's just beautiful in and out. Like, it's aesthetically beautiful. It's conceptually beautiful. It's elegant. It is an elegantly designed game. And that's one of my highest praises for a game. It's very beautiful. It somehow manages to be like to have a real sense of fun, you know, and creativeness and inventiveness, but still, but on top of that, still in places frightening, but very, you know, has these really lovely, serious undertones, you know, like themes to the narrative. It's a very, very well balanced. It's very impressive, and so unique. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Take care. Do something very nice for yourself. It's important. You're important. I say that because I believe it really, really matters in our lives. It's not just a thing I'm saying. It's very important to how me and my family live our lives. I think it's important for all of us to remember that. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.